Let's go ahead and go to bag M and mount a servo. Here is bag M, and we're going to be using this at this time as well. And this is where our aluminum arm is going to come in as well. So this piece right here is either going to go this way or this way. We will find out. That is steering top plate, TKR 6598C. Now, I covered these at the beginning, but I like to go over them again for you at the time I used them, just in case you didn't see that earlier video. And if you haven't, by all means, go back and watch it and click like. And if you haven't already, subscribe, please. I need your help. Help! Excellent. Might as well get rid of that. That's where that goes. And just FYI, this is a high torque digital low profile servo by ProTech RC. It's the PTK-160T, and operating voltage is 4.8 to 7.4 with a max of 8.4 volts. It has an operating speed of 0.06 for 60 degrees per second at 7.4 volts, and dynamic torque of 274 ounces or 19.7 kilograms at 7.4 volts. So it's a torquey little servo while still being very fast, because that's something I didn't want to give up for a race vehicle, was speed. So that servo box is going to, and we got another one over here, right? And that needs 2. So I need 5. Let's go ahead and put this on now. Now, if you are swapping any hardware of your own, make sure that you use long enough hardware on these two mounting points here, because there's this little box actually attaches to this piece here. There's a pair of holes similar to that down below, and then there's a set on the box, and so they kind of attach like one over the other. So you want a screw that will go down through one and through the next. Okay, that's not quite long enough. But it should be fine for back here. In fact, more than enough. I'll use some washers and put those on. Let me just look at how this servo is going to attach to the connector there. So they want us to attach this from below, so that's going to swing. So, okay. I'm going to use a set of 2mm because I'm using some long screws. I'm going to make sure that these are solid. I try to shave weight wherever I can, but mounting the servo is not someplace I want to shave weight. Interesting. I got an idea. I'm going to use some of these special washers that come with this. I think I'm going to. Yeah, that'll center it out, at least for these two. And that way I don't have to worry that this thing might move a little bit. Well, I think I'm going to put a 2mm spacer under this ball stud and try to get this linkage here to be as level as possible. Let's see, I got 2.5. Let's see how that does, how much it takes away. I think I'm going to go 2mm. That 0.5 is just a little too much. There we go. I think that'll be solid enough. Okay, now I need a servo tester so I can make sure this is centered. Okay, one solid servo arm. Now, in the event that I need to do a swap at the field, I am going to keep these, because let's say I'm at a race day and I blow out the servo, and or it just fails electronically, whatever, and they don't have one that uses the same count. I can grab one of these out, and I've got the main types of servo spline counts. So this is what we need to make. You're going to use this little guy here, and we are going to, because it is, you know, higher than the other, this downward angle here is going to help make up for that. Now, since this is one direction, I can flip-flop this around. I'm threaded this. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing over here. And I'll leave it in like that, and then just screw that one back in from the other side. but it'll already be threaded, so it'll go in a lot easier. Okay, now I want to make this as accurate as possible. Okay, that needs to be a little tighter. There we go. Now, I think I'm going to run long batteries instead of shorty packs. I think I just want the extra. Well, I mean, I've got some really good shorties. I think I'm going to go shorty packs, give it a try, and go from there. Okay. Now let me see if these guys say what they're running as far as batteries. Shorty. I've got a couple of these. And let me tell you, these are really nice batteries. It's a Redline 130C 6000. So that should do a good job for this. Let me see. Yeah, that's going to drop right in there. I wish they gave you another battery thing so you could move the shorty back to here. Let me see if there's anything like that in the box. Let's look at the directions first. I can always use a spacer here, a big foam spacer. I guess I want to see how, I'm going to do it like that. I want to see how things balance out. Let's move up to bag N. Okay, this is the stock piece, and this is the carbon fiber piece. This is a little bit heavier, but not a lot, and I don't think you're buying a lot of extra stiffness. I think there are better places to put the money for this. This one I like a lot because it really locks down this center diff, where we've got one upright's plastic already. So, and I like the way it keys in. It's sturdy. But this one you can live without. I'm going to put a couple spacers under here. The clearance on this carbon fiber bar versus the servo is really tight. What I'd like to do is get a ball socket that is longer, the threaded portion of it, and put in another spacer in here, and that way I can use I can drop that down, make that absolutely parallel, and let's see how this works. Yeah, see, the plastic one clears everything perfectly, so I'm going to use plastic for right now. I'm going to set this aside. I'm getting into bag Q right now. Not that I have to, I'm just looking for interesting stuff. Or was that bag O? I think that was O. Oh, it's Q. And it doesn't really tell us what Q is for. O, P, and no Q. So let's have a look. I'm guessing this is for a different... Okay, this would make for a shorter servo, or allow me to use my shorty servo and not have to deal with any problems. Okay, I'm going to take advantage of that. What have we got here? And here is our short, these are like tuning parts or option parts. One millimeter and 2 millimeters. So as I was mentioning, here's our other brace here. This is the short brace that would attach there and allow more flex. It's an option we have. Not sure where this would go. Maybe this would be for if we were running a truggy body, and we would mount that there. And then of course we have our battery strap for shorties. Ah, yes, this is that extra pair of spacers that center. Okay, I am redoing the servo. I just wanted to show you this other servo box here. It's got the same size tab strap for the battery, but the servo itself, if you see there, it's almost a centimeter shorter, over a 1/4 inch. So what that's going to do is dramatically lower the servo, and that should also make it easier to get this linkage correct. I took the spacer off from under the ball stud here, and when this goes on, let's see, did I twist that around? Yeah. My bad. Let's make sure we are centered still. Okay, let's do it this way. Okay, so what we're going to need to do is trim a bit of this plastic, because the case for the servo is made of metal and we can't trim that. This is the part that is being the biggest pain in the neck, is the servo. Otherwise, everything has gone super smooth. But I have a feeling that once I get this servo sorted and in place the way I want it, I think it's going to be problem free from there. I wish I had known about this pack, this Q part bag. I would have let you guys know earlier. It certainly would have given you options that you didn't know you had. For example, those of you that are using the shorty servo here, like this one, that is just about perfect. Oh, that's too big. Now, another bonus is I should be able to use the carbon fiber front steering brace. Yep, totally. Okay, bag O.